Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another pre-market watch list here today. Today's another pretty good morning. We have quite a few things that are starting to take off this morning that might be interesting to look at. A few penny stocks. So today's the kind of day we like to see in the market. So we're going to make it fairly quick today. So what's up, Mr. Corner? Glad to have you, Yuri, Joe. Good morning, guys. So. RKDA, really crazy. That one's really, I mean, we're gonna watch that today. So we're gonna look at RKDA. That stock is up to, I haven't looked at it in a little bit, but that thing was up like 40-50 bucks since yesterday. So really big. BXC, PTI. We might even look at CHFS just in case one of our members mentioned it. It's not too bad. So let's go ahead and look into it, but definitely keep an eye on RKDA this morning and PTI. So let's go ahead and share the screen so we can get rolling. Okay, so here we are. So first things first, let's start here on RKDA. Okay. Let me put this into a full screen. So this is RKDA. If you look at it from a year time frame, you can see it's up really big. It had this absolutely huge pump for the past couple days. So it put in a high of $55. All right. If we look at it today, right now, it's right just hanging on to this $45 level. Okay, hanging on to the $45 level. Zareth for longs today. Maybe. I'm considering watching RKDA long here. So far, it's held a really nice support right on this $45 level. Okay, so if it refuses to break down from 45 and actually continues trending up, it might not be a bad idea to watch this long for a potential test of 47 and a test of 55. See if it wants to go higher, because like I said, a lot of these big runners, they'll squeeze up early in the morning, retesting these previous highs before they might crash. So I think we're going to see RKDA go long at first up to retest the 50-55 mark, and then it rejects and then kind of crashes, right? So early in the morning, going to be looking for a pop up to 55 and then maybe short it down. But you could long it there too. There's a whole $10, $10 a share for that retest there alone. So we're going to keep an eye on this. We know so far it's holding 45 really well, so we'll see. All right, but what you do need to consider is the fact this is a massive runner. All stocks that go through big squeezes like this end up crashing very hard. If you're to do a Fibonacci retracement, you can kind of map out where you can anticipate the stock is going to kind of drop to. So I have this $30 level marked off. This is the 50% retracement. Ideally, if this thing crashes, it'll probably come down to about 50% today or tomorrow before it kind of continues further, right? So ideally, $30 is kind of my price target in my head that I think we'll see this come down to today if it does crash. I think we're going to see it drop about $15 a share. That's where I think we'll see it really bounce or hold support, would be right around $30, $31, $32 area. Okay, so anyways, RKDA, really big stock for the past couple of days. This should be on your watch list. I mean, the thing went from 17 to a high of 54 yesterday. All right, big stock. Okay, next one is PTI. PTI is doing okay right now. Okay, big gap up. It's been trading. It's been pretty extended for the past 2 days. They just had earnings. The first news, if you go into the live news here on TOS, it'll say that PTI actually reduced their Q4 losses to less than what they had originally expected. So PTI expected to have worse earnings than it did, okay? Or worse earnings. They expected to have worse earnings than they actually did. And then they also released some news that I think the FDA granted some of their orphan drug studies or some drug studies with cystic fibrosis. So the stock got pumped up after hours. It's starting to dump out because there was just a recent news release that says that their Q4 losses, or I think it was their Q4 end of year financials, or yeah, their fourth quarter, losses ended up being worse. They were actually worse than last year or something. So I don't think this is going to hold up. There's a lot of fluffy news. It seemed like it was going on this morning to keep that price, keep it up there pretty high. So it's definitely downtrending. Keep this on your watch list, though. There's a lot of people watching and a lot of people trading it. Right now, it is definitely downtrending, and I think we'll actually see this come down a little bit more today. But again, right, it didn't do it yesterday, so I think just watch this one just in case to see how it reacts. Right now, it's kind of holding just at that $8 area. Clear this drawing set. So again, PTI, another one that's been pretty good over the past couple days. PTI, ECYT. ECYT. Let's see, 1 second. So again, PTI, RKDA, those are the two we're going to really focus on. BXC is another one. If you look at BXC, BXC has been getting pumped up again over the past couple weeks here from 9 all the way to a high of $37. So that's a really big move. If you look at this chart right here, there is a red doji candle at the top of this uptrend that signals a potential reversal or a downtrend will start here. Okay, so a lot of us are going to be watching BXC short today and see if we can't get a little bit of this to come down, right? We've popped up, we've put in a high of 37, then we came crashing down. So we're going to watch right in this $35, $36 area for a short to see if we can't get a nice move, okay? This one can come down quite a bit too, probably around to the $20 area, $22 area, if it does in fact kind of come crashing down, all right? So we're definitely watching BXC short this morning. So you have BXC, PTI, RKDA. Not going to really be watching ECYT today. Then the last one we're most likely going to watch is UVXY in the SPY. Okay, so TVIX, UVXY, inverse ETNs and ETFs and whatnot. Those are the other ones we will most likely be watching as well today here. So again, right, keep your eyes on BXC, RKDA, and the SPY, because again, SPY is still in a very indecisive area and doesn't know exactly what it really wants to do today. Okay, so that's a really good watch list. PTI is heavily traded this morning. RKDA is heavily traded this morning. Then you have the SPY, you have UVXY, TVIX. Both of these are being very heavily traded. All right, so. And you can even watch CHFS. This is one that's like, it was a big runner a long time ago. It's starting to pop up, so you can keep your eyes on that one as well. But again, I would probably, I'll end up playing RKDA. Again, you have to be very careful trading that. The spreads are very big, so you could, blow up your account. It can really hurt you if you're not very careful and you take too big a share size on something like that. So OVID. Oh, also, I forgot to mention one. That's right. OVID has no volume, doesn't really spike. Probably won't trade that. Never really seems. I guess it kind of does. Yeah. But again, it trades on too light of volume for me to trade. Another one. Watch YTEN. I haven't looked in a while. Let's see. Is it doing better than when it last looked? Probably not. It's doing okay. Watch YTEN2. Yesterday, it ran from $1.70 all the way to $3. So that's pretty good. So definitely watch YTEN as well today and this morning. that could be a pretty good potential play. Right now, it's holding yesterday's previous high, so it's doing okay. So keep an eye on YTN, RKDA, PTI, UVXY, and BXC. All right, guys. Everybody, take care. I'm going to end it there. I got to take off here. I kind of get going, so I'm going to end it there. So everybody, take care. Have a good day. Stay green, and I will catch you tomorrow morning. All righty.